welcome back to my channel. My name is Rena. If you're new here, then welcome. This year, I'm here to bring you my 23 products to be paid in the year of 2023. And unlike last year, which I can leave my playlist somewhere in case you're wondering, it's a really different way of me doing it. I've actually categorized into a few different sections. I have a section of makeup, a section of skincare, and I also got a section of travel size and sample size product. I'll randomize 5 makeup products and then I'll try to set a usage goal. Usually it's just 10 times usage goal for me to try and use, and I can give a definite answer by the end of the 10 times whether I love it or not, because sometimes it's been my collection for too long that I just cannot remember, and actually it might not be my favorite. If that's the case, and I declutter it. So we're using the project pen to declutter some of my products. And then I also have 10 randomized, well, pretty much blindfolded pick up foil samples for me to use it up. Whether I like it or not, I'll try to use them up just to minimize the amount of foil samples in my collection. Similarly idea, I'll randomize 5 travel size. I do have a skincare inventory that I'm not going to show you. I'm not ready. It's too many products that I randomize, generate a number, and then I'll locate a product and I'll try to use them up and give you guys an update. Then I have 3 selected products by myself. They're most likely skincare, hair care, body care, all that. I can put in makeup if I want to, but as an intro to start, I just want to put in some skincare first. That I'll try to use it up throughout the year. I decided this year I would do an update every second month. So we're having January intro, and then March, May, July, September, November, and then we have a finale at the end of the year. I'm thinking as we go towards to the end of the year, I might stop doing a rolling in style. For most of the year, I would do a rolling style. So once I finish the product, I'll roll in more. We'll see how we go, but that's the a general outline of how I'm feeling about this year's project pen. So I will leave timestamps as in each section. So if you like a particular section, you can just find all the timestamps down below and you can just watch that part, and I'll see you next time. But if you like the whole video, obviously I'll be really appreciative if you watch all the way to the end. Alright, stop rambling, let's get into it. If you do like this idea, or because I actually saw someone start doing project pen because I'm doing it as well, and I was like, yeah, this is how I started. I saw someone else was doing it and then I started. It's a really good way of feeling like getting to know the product and use a lot more. It's such a great achievement actually. Anyway, if you're enjoying it, please leave a comment down below, or if you just want to have any idea to say anything, I would like to see you in the comments. And don't forget, if you enjoyed today's video, give me a like and consider subscribe down below. First, let's talk about my travel sizes and foil samples. And I've got this part of project pen idea coming from a pen project called Turn and Burn. I believe this is like Pentastic Ladies project. I picked 10 travel sizes, closed my eyes just choosing it. Next time I might record that. This time I didn't. And then I number generalized 5 travel sizes product. So without further ado, let's just dive in to see what I've got to kick off the year of 2023. I will leave the channel that I watched to know this project down in the description below. The first product I've got here is actually a makeup product by Charlotte Tilbury, their Wonder Glow Instant Focus Beauty Glow Primer. I bought a Charlotte Tilbury mixture box recently, so this is what I've got. And it's a 1.5 ml product, so hopefully it doesn't take too long for me to finish. And then we have a skincare. This is by Cicely. This is their Black Rose Eye Contour Fluid. This is also a 1.5 ml product. I feel like an eye product in 1.5 ml shouldn't take me too long. And then we have a serum from L'Oreal Paradise. This is their Midnight Serum. This should be a 1 ml or 1.5 as well. I can't see it. This I received recently from the Chemist Warehouse beauty bag, free bag when you purchase over $60. There's quite a lot of foil samples. They're surely gonna get me through this entire year. And then more skincare wise, I've got a CeraVe moisturizer cream. This is also from that beauty bag. This is a big one. This is a 7 ml product, so it's half of a travel size, but it's in a foil sample. I do have this Eyes of Aura's face oil. This is from Bella box that I received. I don't know how much I've got in here, like 1.5 or 3 mils or something like that. So it had a whole bunch of like 7 different types of oil to give this nourish, like renew, rejuvenated complexion for my skin. So yeah, let's give it a go. And then I've also got a cream here. I actually don't know the brand, and this is like a cream that's suitable for KP, which stands for keratosis pilaris. I do have them around my arms, so I think I'll use it more for a body cream. It says it's for face and body, and it's 5 gram, and it's aiming to smooth and hydrate for dry, scaly skin and skin prone to KP, which is my arm. And I think that's all for the skincare. I've got a hand care here by the brand NS. I do have their Heal Balm. Oh my god, I've emptied it. It was so good. It was really, really good. This is a working hands intensive repair treatment for like people who work in a harsh environments, which I reckon in the healthcare area where you apply alcohol hand sanitizer every day is considering one of those situations. We've got 4 grams here, so that's gonna last me a good amount of time, but also considering how often that I apply it, so pretty much no time. Alright, and then we have 3 hair care to finish up the foils and pools selection. First is the Chlorine Purifying Mask Powder. This is 1 sachet for 1 use. It's a weekly treatment that I actually wanted to try for a long time, but I always scared because I was like, oh, this is a powder. So you're supposed to use it replacing your shampoo. Put it in your hand, apply to wet hair, get all foaming and get lathering, and leave it for 1 or 2 minutes and then to rinse it. So it's supposed to be treating to really clean the dead skin on the scalp. So now I've got it in my project pan, like I've got to use it. I'm actually having a high hope from it. And we've also got a shampoo here. It's a amino acid balancing shampoo for oily roots and to sanitize lens. That's really cool. We've got how much? 10 ml here. That 10 ml I think can last me maybe 3 times, especially now I have longer hair. Like my hair is getting quite long, so yeah, we'll see how we go. All right, the last one on the list from foils and pool. It's a big foil, and I don't think it's a example, but it's a foil packaging, so I classify it as a foil example. This is by the brand Hask Argan Oil. This is the repairing deep conditioner, and we've got 50 gram here. I've used this one before. It took me a couple months actually to finish it. So I think hopefully I will finish this one by the next update, like the first update. That's all the foils and pulls, and then I random generated 5 numbers in my skincare inventory when they fits into a travel size, and I'll pick up 5 to use it out or try to for the next update. First, I've got the Clarins Multi-Active Night Cream. I've actually already used this before I put it into my project pan. I brought it with me when I go on travel, and this is the packaging before they change the formula or they change their packaging. It's a 15 ml product here. I really do enjoy this. And then I've also got a toner by Caudalie. This is their Clear Skin Purifying Toner, 50 ml. I'm really happy to give it a go and see how I feel. Then we have a mask here by Kiehl's, their Rare Earth Deep Pore Cleansing Mask. This is a 14 ml size, travel size. I heard so many good things about this one and I was so wanting to try it. But using clay mask, it's a mission for me. Like I'm always kind of fell behind using clay mask for some reason. So I think 14 ml is a good size for me to work on. And then I do have a few of this travel sizes because Kiehl's had so many good deals late in the year of 2022. It was just unbelievably good. Then we have a pair of Lancome cream. They're generated separately, but they're coming from the same line. They're both coming from their multi-lift ultra line. One is face and neck cream. This is a 15 ml product here. The other one is a tone evening cream, also 15 ml here. So I can use this as a neck cream and I can use this for evening tone, maybe as a day cream. I'm not quite sure. I've used one of their ultra lifts before with SPF. My mom loved it a lot more than what I do. I just think it's fine, but she really enjoyed it. So, you know, they are targeting different age group and different audience as well. Alright, let's keep the skincare all together before we move on to the 5 random generated makeup. The 3 products that I picked up for myself to use it up in the year of 2023 are, first, I always pick a clay mask in my project pen because I need to have some motivation. And this year I put into the SUNSCREEN Real Mugwort clay mask. This is 100 ml, and I've tried this at the start of 2022 when I reviewed a lot of Asian product skincare from advent calendar. So I really need to start using this before it gets dry. It's working really well actually, but like I said, I'm just so lazy in terms of clay mask. This will make me try to use it as much as I can. I feel like this might be a year-long project. The next skincare is from Innisfree. This is the Jeju Ochre Gel Cream. This is a full size 50 ml or gram, 50 ml here. I've used up a couple and I still have a couple more because I used to buy their mystery boxes, and each mystery box give you 3 of their ochre like line products. So I've got quite a bit. So it's a brand new one that I think, since we're in summer here in Australia, for the first couple months I should be really enjoying a gel formula, and I can reduce one number of this particular cream in my collection. So that was the reason why I picked it up. And then the last but not least for skincare is the Ordinary, actually it's a hair care product. It's their multi-peptide serum for hair density. We've got a 50 ml here I think, or 60 ml. 60 ml here. I've used up the Inky Lister one in one of my previous empties. I think it was Q2 empties. I really enjoyed it, and then I said I need to start working on this one. This is in a dropper bottle, which I more prefer in a spring bottle. I can just directly spray it onto my root and then massage it. Dropper bottle is alright, but not my favorite, and that's probably why I'm really holding on not to use it. So again, I'll mark it because I can see how much I've got here, and I'll show you a photo. I'll just quickly show you now. It's pretty much brand new, but it's got a little bit of usage, like we're here, still around the neck of the bottle here. I feel like this might be, if not year-long, maybe a half-year-long project, but hopefully since I put it in here, I can like focus and use it. That's what happened to my neck cream last year. I use it so consistently that I'm so proud. Like once I put it into project pen, it works perfectly. Alright, moving on to the makeup. Let me grab them first. I've randomly generated 5 makeup products in my entire makeup inventory, and there is a lot. I'm too scared to show you the total number. I will show you once I'm ready. Not now, not now. I'm too scared. Alright, the 5 products I've picked up. First is a palette. This is the mint box from one of the advent calendar. It's their Champagne Party Palette Afternoon Tea Blush Palette. I've used this one a few times and it's really good. I really do like the color story. So I'll be using this palette 10 times. No particular shade that I have to focus on, but I have to use at least one shade once, minimum of once. Next, I've got an eyeshadow palette from the brand The Balm Cosmetics. I don't see people talk about The Balm, but I really do love their eyeshadow palette. I've got in the Hot Tea eyeshadow palette from the line What's the Tea. I've also got the iced tea version. So this one got 9 shadows, 2 primers, so you end up having 27 different shades. I don't think the eyeshadow primer is making a huge difference. Like today I've used the base black here, and then I've used a few of the shade. I think it just darkens the shade, which I really don't prefer. So I will try to use the other primer as well. Usually when I was using it, I just don't use any primer, but because now I'm getting it into my project pan, so I want to use a little bit more. Idea of this palette is to use it 10 times, the whole palette 10 times, and each of the shade at least 1 time to call it at reaching a go. I love the Balm's formula, like really, they're really good. I think the reason people stop loving it is because they don't come up with new palettes, like they lack of that innovation of creative. But if you're just after something everyday use, you don't need to always have a new palette, new releases. They're actually really good. The next one that's in my project pen is another eyeshadow. So I'll be working a lot of eyeshadows. This is a brand new product that I received from, I think it's Cosmo Box. It's a brand called Appeal. I don't know how to say this name of the brand. This is a single eyeshadow. It's their Full Shot Full Stone Glitter. I've got in the shade Runt the Sun 05. It's really a gorgeous shade, and I think with this packaging you can depot it if you wish, but it's so pretty. And the fourth product that I've picked up is something I was really happy. I'm like, surely I can use this 10 times. It's the Rimmel Scandal Eyes eyeliner. This is in the shade something wine. I cannot see it because it's all rubbed off, but I do have it on my skincare inventory. I wrote it on properly. Use this 10 times is no problem. I've used the other shade today. It's called Brown. They're so good, so creamy, and last all day long. It's so affordable. Like, I don't see any other things better than this, especially for the waterline, because I'm really drawing it close to the waterline. I love the eyeliners are good, but once I get to waterline, it's a different story. But I've been really, really loving this one. Speaking of eyeliners, I don't think I've drawn any eyeliners on my outer corner today, which is so bizarre. I forgot, I think. I just remembered. The last is a lipstick, and oh my god. Okay, this is the whole point of using Project Pan, to try and truly test it out whether you like it or not. This is a brand called SHE or She. I can still see this brand at TK Maxx very frequently, but more for their body care, like a body wash, shower, shampoo and all that. This is their makeup line that existed in a price line for a period of time, but that was a long time ago. So I picked up one of their lipstick on a random haul. I'm really loving it. So I picked up all the other colors that I can purchase, and here is the shade. It's called Angel, and there we go. It's a really, I'm so glad it's not Barbie pink, but it's pretty pink nude. Okay, I do know how I can make this work for me. If I'm wearing a bit of cool tone clothes with a bit of not cool tone, but kind of mauve pink grayish eyeshadow, this particular shade can actually make it work for me. And I've created some look before that I personally really enjoy. It might not be like, you know, general population's preferred version, but I think it's workable for me. So that's how I'm gonna go it for 10 times. If I don't enjoy it for the 10 times, or I see myself will never ever reach it again, that's when I'll say bye-bye to this lipstick, and then I can just minimize the number of product in my makeup inventory. And that is everything. The whole 23 products here. I know 10 of them are foil samples and 5 of them are travel sizes, but considering how many that I've already got, and because I'm always testing new skincare products regularly, so I don't want to give myself too much of a burden when I'm just doing Project Pan. Rather, I want to make some good progress, minimize the number of products in my collection. I think it's a good start. Let me know in the comments below if you have any better ideas, or how do you think of the layout of my this year's Project Pan. And I'll see you guys in my next video, or if you only like Project Pan, then I'll see you in 2 months time. I'll see you at the end of March. Alright, that is all for today. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and consider subscribe down below. Stay safe and stay positive, and I'll see you guys the next time. Bye!